Hey there. Good evening. Good evening. Gypsy says hello. Danny says hello. Hey guys. How's it going tonight? Good to see everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I know I didn't play last night. Unexpected Nashville trip. So but I'm back this evening. Hope you guys are doing good. Danny, I know got that new PC. Is all up on Steam now. What was the game? Phantasmagoria? Is that what it was? Let me pull Steam up and see what you're playing. Somebody on my list is playing something called Bro-Tato. What is that? Bro-Tato. Bro-Tato is a top-down arena shooter roguelike where you play as a potato, wielding up to 6 weapons at a time to fight off hordes of aliens. $5. Phasmophobia, Danny says. Bro-Tato. Haven't really gotten to play it. It crashes. Unfortunately, gaming on a laptop can be tricky sometimes. There's not many laptops that are really made for gaming. That game does look a little graphic intensive. If it's an Intel video card in there, your mileage may vary a little bit. Might need to get a gaming desktop. Maybe. There are other solutions, but I mean, if you can afford it, a gaming desktop is really the way to go. But there are, there are enclosures that can hold a video card that plug in, I think, FireWire or USB or something like that, and that's a solution. A lot of Mac gamers use those. But sometimes that's more trouble than it's worth. And for the price, you might as well just get a gaming PC. Alright. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get Wizardry going. And we'll see what we can manage to accomplish tonight. Let's just see what we can do. Go ahead and kill Steam here. Woohoo Wizardry. Yeah, that's a phrase that not many people say these days. Wizardry isn't the kind of game that usually excites people. But I like it. And hopefully these streams introduce people to it. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright. So, I think when we stopped the other night, we had explored New City, and we were venturing off into the wilderness east of town. I think that's where we were. Let's see. Yeah, that looks right, because there's New City there, and we're to the east. I think we're trying to find Monkharama, was the name of the city. But of course, let's poke around a little bit. I need to rest up before we do too much. but I think we can handle some blackbirds. So also, Gypsy says, it's definitely something new for me. Yeah, so the first Wizardry game came out in 1981, I believe. And it didn't look anything like this. No colors at all, just a black screen with white lines on it. So from 81 to 92, or 93 when this came out, huge evolution. Huge. Uh-oh. Back up. Speaking of games, I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right before I started streaming. Absolutely fantastic game. Loving every second of it. Came out today. I pre-ordered it. Was waiting for that to come out. Alright, so we have a bard here who is leveled up. I'm going to put some in swimming. Gotta get this up. Oh, Danny has leveled up too. Alright, what spell are we going to pick for Danny here? Ooh, that's a new one. Whipping Rocks. We'll go ahead and get Energy Blast. Old standby. So I know the road is going east, but I like to poke through the off the beaten path stuff. Oh, we have a bunch of Gorn here and we didn't rest, so it could be kind of sticky. Let's see. Lulu's going to target the 4 in the back. We're going to try to put them to sleep. Sato is going to cast a Blades on these guys. And Danny's going to go ahead and do a Fireball. And then we're going to rest after this fight. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Oh, Danny. There we go. Oh, we found some armor here. Let's see. Don't really need that, but we'll take it. Maybe we'll sell it. Alright. Oh, and Trevi's leveled up. Okay. Put all that on sword for him. Let's get his swimming up. It's just, I'm going to put it all in swimming because I really want to get to the center of that fountain that we saw. And I think I've decided Trevi is going to be our diplomat. I'm going to do spell. Alright, let's take a rest. Probably good enough. Let's get our spells up and going here. Oops. Now, where did that detect secret go? There it is. Alright. So let's venture into the woods. 4 bugs. Actually, no, back up. Stag Weevil. What was over there? Gypsy says, definitely different than the last game as far as graphics. Yeah, it's much better looking. You know, at the time, what, 92, 93, this was about as good as it looked. I mean, I played games from 96 thinking of like Daggerfall and things that didn't look this good, but they were also a little different too. They weren't step by step, they were real motion. So that has a bit to do with it. But actually, no, we're going to back up. We're going to change tactics here. These guys are going to fight the 3. And we'll try to put the 4 to sleep and just hang back and see what happens. I still can't get over the difficulty difference between where we started after the import and the starter areas here. Like, these fights are way easier. But if you think the graphics were a huge jump from the last game to this one, wait till you see Wizardry 8, the third and final game in the trilogy here. Of course, I think there was a bigger gap in time. I think Wizardry 8 came out in 99, whereas this came out in 92, so that's a good chunk of time between games. But what is this? Another fight? Oh, I forgot about this. There are roaming NPCs in this game. From the shadows slither the 9-foot giant Trang known as Shritus. Have you slain the famed Umpani trekker Rodin Loire? Not yet. So they will roam the map and you can encounter them. What need then has Shritus for you? If you can destroy the Umpani hunter for me, I shall reward you well. Serves as a little reminder, I guess, as to what our main task is. Alright, this looks like the way not to go, so let me go there. I think the encounter rate is just a bit too high. Like, I mean, the fights aren't particularly challenging right here, but, you know, I'm spending more time fighting than I am exploring. another one. What is this? Oh. Arms waving high above his head. Volca, how do you even say that? Volca furiously eschewing a barrage of animated verbiage. The priest of Dane, repent, O ye brothers. Repent thy evil ways. We embark upon the last days of the world. Hail, good brothers. Hast thou heard the word? No. As the holy prophecy becomes fulfilled, all that is shall return to darkness from which it arose. Repent, O ye sinful brothers. Seek ye the good brother Almagorte in the great tower of Dane, that he may guide ye upon the divine path of light. Almagorte. Interesting. Gypsy says, will you play Wizardry 8 after this one? Yeah, we'll probably do what I did before. Take a little break, play a couple fun little things for a day or two before we jump in. Magna Dane has acquired the crystal map from the Chimus Turin. Interesting. Shritus T-Ring has been sighted at New City. The legend map is rumored to be hidden near Old City. It is rumored that the Trang possessed the crystal map. So we see there's a lot of stuff going on here. And this guy's just like spilling all the beans. It is rumored that a Ratkin possessed the Fool's map. So it sounds like, ultimately, we're going to go on a map hunt. Greetings, brethren. Who are you? I am he called Chimus Turin, deliverer of the holy word of the Dane. We shall be victorious. Almagorte, was that the word? Brother Almagorte welcomes new initiates into the House of Dane. The Holy House of Dane, the great tower of the righteous. Dionysius, the great tower, which shadows the Myrmidon forest. Myrmidon forest, the lands of the Dane. Okay. Rumors? Will you pay 50? Yes, sure. I heard a rumor about Teshober. That's the monk brother we're looking for. We seek to still the tongue of that drunken evil cur. Interesting. So there's, dynamics at play. We know the Trang don't like the Umpani and vice versa. It seems like the Dane and the monks don't like each other either. Goodbye. Let's see if he has anything for sale. Trade. Oh, looky here. He does have some interesting things here. So I don't know how much I want to get into this, but funny little story here. This item, aromatic salts, for whatever reason, when I was a young musician and we were writing songs and naming songs, I named a song Aromatic Salts. Just because that always stuck in my head after playing this game. I know it's unusable. I still want to buy it. It won't let me buy it, huh? Okay. Well, let's do this. Exit. Trade. Claire. Cool. Claire can use it, I'm sure. No. I bet Sado can, because she's a priest. Yep, there we go. Okay. A mitre is a religious hat. Oh, I didn't check. Let's see. AC -2. AC -1. So yeah, this is better. There we go. Did a little trading there. Another encounter. So the one cool thing about this game is, I was just talking about all of the, different factions and alliances. One cool thing about this game is deciding like who you're going to align yourself with and who you're going to oppose. And there's really no right or wrong answer, although several factions definitely come across as, good or bad. But I mean, there's no wrong answer. Got a new spell. Oh, psionic fires. Oh wow, look at all that. Identify, confusion. So identify is a spell we don't have. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. That'll help us identify certain items if the character's skills are not up to snuff. The spell might identify what an item does if it's magical. From the shadows. So there's the 9-foot giant Shritus again. So he's just wandering the area. If I remember right, if I lie to him and say yes, he'll get mad and attack me. No. Okay. Golly. This guy again. They're just like wandering in circles. Right. Goodbye. Alright, so we're done here, I guess. This guy again. Come on, man. We gotta get out of this little area here because those two NPCs are wandering around. Oh, hit the button too quick. Let's get back to the road and head on. There we go. Got some Gorn here, 4 Gorn. Danny says, well, have to head to bed. 2 a.m. 2 a.m.? Your days keep starting earlier and earlier. But yeah, I totally get it. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out for a few. I need my coffee. Are you gaming tomorrow? So tomorrow's Friday night. I typically do not game on Friday or Saturday nights, but I'll be back on Sunday. But now I may pop in. I won't be streaming. I may pop in though and play something. Might play some Stardew Valley or something like that. We'll see. But I won't be broadcasting. Alrighty. Yeah, you have a good night, Danny. I'm going to rest right here. So we phased into some other part of the map here. We're either heading towards Monk Harama or we're not. One or the other. So I'm curious to see what type of settlement we come up on. I'm starting to get the impression we're heading into Gorn territory. Which I'm more inclined to go to the monk area. So, do you not have to rest multiple times like in the previous game? I don't believe so. I mean, the longer you rest, the more you'll recover. But I don't think the rests necessarily stop after a certain point. I think you can rest as long as you want. So it just saves you an extra step. I mean, I've not actually just sat here and rested for 2 or 3 minutes, so I don't know how long it lasts. Maybe eventually it stops. But like last time when you would rest, it would last maybe 5 or 6 seconds, and then everybody would wake back up. And this time it seems to just go on. So I get the impression we could sleep through the whole day if we wanted to. Oh, Kyler's got a level. Got a new spell. Stamina. Fights are frequent, though. That's one thing I find a bit annoying. It seems like they're a little more frequent than the last game. Oh, these are new. Iguanodons. These are new. Typically in these sort of games, iguanas or lizard creatures are susceptible to ice. Let's see. In a lot of fantasy games, lizards also can turn you to stone. They're tough. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. These guys are not easy. All right, let's give it another shot. do that. And oops. Had a previous. Let's try a fireball on them. See what happens. Yeah, these guys are tough. Very hardy. I'm going to try to put them to sleep again. I don't know if it's going to work. They also seem pretty magic resistant too. What else do we have? Let's try that. There we go, finally. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Nice little bit of experience there. And back on the road. Do I want to venture off? Golly. Wow, that's a huge group of beetles. Alright, let's put the 3 to sleep here, or the 4 to sleep. Let's see what we can do. Let's get a little crazy. There we go. About time. It's like every 3 or 4 steps or something. See, I'm pretty sure we ventured into Gorn territory here. Chip says they are ugly. Yeah, they're not particularly attractive individuals. This is true. It's close to resting time here. If I find a little hole in the wall, I'll try to rest in it. I think right after these birds, we're gonna camp down. Alright, so let's try that. Let's save the game. And let's see how long we can rest for, since that question was posed. Day is turning into night. Night back into day. And back into night. So I think they will just continue to rest on. Oops. Loops around. Ratkin. Ooh, a lot of them too. Alright, so we're going to focus the melees on the first group. Lulu's going to try to put the second group of 5 to sleep. This could get a little hairy here. Seto is going to cast a spell on these ones in the very back. And Danny's going to try to nuke these guys in the middle. Let's see what happens. So it hit them, but it's not killing them. They're a little tougher than we thought. Oh great, poison darts, fantastic. Oh, and Shadow's poison. Claire's poison. Now we've got to take these guys out while we can. Alright. Still focus on the 4 here. And let's see if we can put any of these guys to sleep. This time Sato's going to cast a spell on the back ones again. And Danny's going to big fireball on the top group. Let's see what happens. There we go, 1 down. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. What else does Seto have? Not much, so we're going to do this. Danny will magic missile the back group. We'll get him. Claire's in trouble. Claire will die. I should have paid closer attention. Claire's hit points are getting really low as a result of that poison. It's not too late though. I think Claire can do one more round. Alright. We have to act fast though. Found a key. Cool. Alright, let's get Claire fixed up here. Let me heal some wounds. On Claire. Do another one. On Sato. Oop. One more. On Claire. We're going to see if we can rest through this poison. There we go. Oh, that was close. Let's take a look at this key. Oh, another encounter. Boy, they're hot and heavy in this area. This is like a hot spot. We should be able to get through this pretty quick. I want to see what this key is about. Alright, so didn't somebody just learn identify? Let's try to identify this key. Oh, they've got to hold it, okay. Let's try. Iron key. Okay. Alright, so let's rest up. The hit points are slow to recover. Wow, 12 Gorn. Crazy. That's a big fight right there. So let's go ahead and kind of throw it all at these guys. I don't think we can do it in one round, but we're going to try. It would be unlikely. Oh, not bad. Have one left. 1 out of 12. That's crazy. It's pretty good. one bird. Okay. We've got to be coming to the end of this road. Wherever it leads has to be just around the corner. The forest clears a bit, and as you step forward, a thunder of gallants approach, surrounding you with swords and spears. Soon, a part appears in the crowd of leathered men, and striding up the open channel, a tall, regal figure walks, with poise and stature of seasoned nobility. Although he appears like the others, deep ochre skin, round-barreled body, and short tusks ascending out of his mouth as from a wild boar, there is something more concentrated about him. And despite your misgivings about the situation, you feel an unmistakable attraction. Sounds like some Gorn. How yet more of your kind do come to plague us. These lands belong to the Gorn Empire, and we shall protect them unto the last. Turn back, and we shall leave you in peace. Enter and die. You must leave our lands now. Lord Gallier leaves. So I was right. We're in Gorn territory. So if I take a step forward, will they attack me? Yeah. Looks like they will. So, we've taken this step. Let's go ahead and see what happens. I don't know that we can beat these guys. But we're going to give it a shot. And if not, we will just turn around and head back the other direction, where I feel like the path to the city of Monkharama actually lies. But let's just see what we can manage to accomplish here. I feel like if we do defeat this guy, though, our standing with the Gorn is only going to go down. They're not going to like that much. Ooh. Ow. Oh no, Danny's out. Oh, and Claire's out. Ooh. Oh, and there goes Lulu. Bad fight, bad fight. We should have listened. Saddle's down. Yeah, we shouldn't have messed with these guys. The question is, can we manage to kill him? I don't know. It's almost over. It's over. That's it. Oh, that was it. All right, so we are not going to mess with this guy. Load. We will heed his warning. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to turn back. And this time, we're just going to stick to the road. Encounters are less on the road than they are when you wander into the forest and all that. So, we shouldn't have very many encounters. And yep, looks like we made it through the whole map there without an encounter. Alright, so here's a new city again. Alright, this way, I believe, is the way to Monkarama. We'll take this turn in the road here. Question is, how long is this road? Yeah, so we're on the right path now, because now we're encountering monks instead of Gorn. A little tougher than I thought. Ow. These guys have lots of tricks up their sleeve. Dark Forest Monks. These guys are kind of tough. And we've got 3 party members asleep. That's not good. Let's go ahead and fireball these guys. Let's get this over with. Rest up. Let's get some of this these negative effects off of us. There we go. Let's get back to the road. Just like to make sure there's nothing tucked to the side. We haven't really found anything yet, but sometimes there's treasure or chests or other items of interest off the beaten path. Like this. What's here? something by this water. I'm curious to see. I bet you Fireball works really well on these plant-based creatures. Okay, interesting. A glow moth. Those things are cool looking. This area is like a little hot spot for small encounters. Another one. Dandyfoots. Interesting. Here we go. Urian River, Monk Rama Bridge. The sign appears to be out of date, for it is quite plain there is no bridge which crosses the river here. There is, however, a long steel cable which has been drawn taut between two trees on each side of the river, and perhaps there's a way to make use of it in some fashion. From somewhere nearby on the riverbank you hear a slurred sound of someone singing, or at least trying to. After a moment you decide it is not singing, it's crooning, badly out of tune, and you are sure the mysterious minstrel is either completely deaf, trying to scare some animal, or is dying in great pain. Finally, you spot the wailing figure rising up from the bank, and after brushing the leaves and dirt from his robes, he turns in your direction, mercifully desisting in his aria. Bet you this is Brother Teshober. And what were we supposed to say to him? Let me look at my phone. We took a picture. Slay not he that cannot hear. How may I help you, good brothers? And so we met another monk, and he told us what to say to this guy. Be thankful, ye that hath an ear. You are learning the way of the holy path. I was sure of it the moment I saw you. Are you traveling to the holy city of Mankarama? Yes. Good fortune you have found me then, for the iniquitous monks of the dark forest have been afoot spreading their foul sinful ways, and 'tis not a safe place to venture these days. They come from the underworld, and though the holy path teaches us to be kindly to our brethren, I say, cut off their faces. I mean, I think they are in need of a few good reminders of the virtues of the rightful path, if you know what I mean. Usually they keep to the forests or make the journey to New City to work their profanities, but that has changed, and now they have infested the holy city with their filthy ways. Methinks they have been plotting unholy sacrilege with blaspheming scum born of the Dane. That is, those unfortunate brethren of the Dane, who are confused and have strayed far, yes, far, oh yes, very far indeed, from the blessed path, the true and rightful way. Are you willing to face the danger to continue thy holy journey? Yes. You must find a way into the hidden temple of Munkarama, which lies underneath the holy city. The temple was built at the beginning of time, when the heavens were created to protect and keep safe the holy work. But the infernal brethren may holy lightning burn them all forever. From the dark forest have made it to the underworld of stench and decay, a fortress to hide and harbor their impious ways. They seek to discover the secret of the holy work. But only those of the true path know the way. Deep within the temple, underground waters from the river flow freely and keep it flooded. But we, rightful brethren, know that beyond these waters lies safe the holy work. You must brave the unholy monks. May blessed rotworms forever fester in their malazed bowels of the dark forest and find where the waters flood. There, aside the golden face, search ye for the true path. Once you have safely secured holy work, take it to Master Zhang, Lord of the 5 Flowers. He will know the holy word. Slay not he that cannot hear. Be thankful ye that hath an ear. Recant this to him, or finish what he begins, and he will know thee as disciples of the holy path. And good brethren, you shall also have need of this. Wow, that's a lot of information, right? All right. What's he selling? Sling, bullet stones, angel's tongue. Okay, nothing we need. Let's talk. Dark forest monks. We shall be victorious. Rumors? Yes. I heard a rumor about Brother Mosier. I heard he makes very bad tea. Oh no, I don't want to go through this tirade again. Oh boy, I made a mistake. So he's going to go through the whole spiel again. Wow, he talks a lot. Wish we could skip it. All right, thank you. Goodbye. All right, so he gave us an item. Let's see what he gave us. Let's take a look at what Trevi's got. Cable trolley. So we know what to do, right? We're going to use an item. Attaching the monk's trolley to the cable, you crank yourself across the river. Cool deal. So this is the path to Munkarama, and I think this is where we are going to stop tonight. I'm going to save the game right here, and we'll pick it up, and tomorrow we'll see everything that that city has to offer, and see what the quest line, what plot goes through. Actually, it won't be tomorrow. I apologize. It'll be Sunday. That's when we'll stream again. So Sunday we'll explore Munkarama. I'll probably spend a little extra time Sunday in the game, make it a longer stream, maybe 2 hours or so, and we'll see if we can get a lot accomplished. But Gypsy and Danny and everyone who tuned in and watched, thanks for dropping in, keeping us company, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night.